Hey, what's up, everybody? C-Man here with a quick little announcement for you. First and foremost, I love this so much that you're going to see it 3 times because this video is going to open 3 different trailers for you guys. But a shout out goes to my friends Brian and Kate, who just had a baby. Little Nolan James, adore him so much. Gave him a little Batman t-shirt. And as a thank you, I got a John Wick t-shirt. And as somebody who doesn't have any John Wick apparel whatsoever, and it's like my favorite action franchise of all time, it's so awesome to be wearing Keanu's face on my shirt. You just couldn't see it because of the way the camera's set up. So I want to show it to you and thank those guys. I love you guys so much. Thank you. And I hope you're enjoying your weekend and every day with little baby Nolan. Now, what you're really here for is some trailer reactions. These trailers dropped about a week or so ago. I reacted to them. Didn't have time to edit or post them, and now is that time, man. So we're gonna toss this back to the old trailer reacting passy man. Take it away. Hey, what's going on, everybody? My name is Corey, better known as the C-Man. Now I want to welcome you to another edition of the C-Man's Cinema Sit Down. It is a trailer day, man. Got a bunch of trailers that have come out in the last week or so that we're going to get ready to sit down and watch. And this first one is one that I have been waiting for since the minute the first season ended, man. All I can say about this show are just 2 words, baby. F soups. What am I talking about? Why don't you pull up a chair, man? Take a seat. We're getting ready to take a look at the first official trailer for season 2 of The Boys, which happened to be one of my favorite seasons of television from last year. The Boys, I have my hat. It holds a special place in my heart just because of the attachment I have to it to Comic-Con. My very first New York City Comic-Con, I went to the panel. That's where I got this hat. It ends up being my favorite hat, the one I wear the most. But the show about a group of people who hate superheroes and want to take them down is just so interesting because we live in a world where superheroes dominate everything on the big screen. And in this world, they've kind of replaced celebrities. That's who tabloids and things are about. And there's a company that runs superheroes and kind of builds them up almost like superhero movie characters, but real life characters. And that's what people, fawn over and watch and love or hate. And that concept of like, superheroes being who the paparazzi goes after and not all of them being good to the point where there'd be a group of guys that want to take them down. Just a fascinating concept, and the show just worked start to finish. I mean, a brilliant cast when you have talent like Carl Urban, Elizabeth Shue, Jack Quaid, you've got Jesse T. Usher is in there, and then a bunch of people you're unfamiliar with. And everybody in the show is just wonderful. But the way it ends, oh man, did it make you want to see what was coming for season 2 right away. I was like, I want more. So, I don't want to spoil season 1 for anybody, so why don't you get out of here if you don't want to know anything about season 1, specifically how it ends. In 3, 2, 1. So the ending of season 1, I actually watched it the other day to get ready for this trailer. So let's just set it up before we dive into this bad boy. The main superhero of the superhero group named Homelander, Butcher's character, played by Carl Urban, really hates him the most because he slept with his wife and then led to his wife's death. So to get at him, Homelander has a relationship with Elizabeth Shue's character, Madeline Stillwell. Butcher kidnaps her, straps her up with explosives to get Homelander to come out. In the meantime, the rest of the group of the boys, played by Jack Quaid's Huey, Laz Alonso's Mother's Milk, and Tomer Capone's Frenchie, are trying to rescue who, titled in the series as the female, played by Karen Fukuhara. They're trying to rescue her, get her out of a situation where, there's like, just all of like I guess there's police. They're kind of like chasing. It's a big shootout. Anyway, they get like all messed up and Butcher's nowhere to be seen. We flash forward to where he is. Homelander shows up and he's like, I'm a killer. And Homelander has this whole conversation with Shue to kind of close up their relationship. And then he kills her because he's like, I don't freaking care. And he's like, look, I get it, man. It's all about your girl or whatever. And he says something, to the degrees of like, look, I ain't kill her, but man, was she a great lay. And Urban's character's just like, screw it, I don't even care. He blows or hits the explosives to blow up, and everything goes white, and he wakes up on the ground in the middle of the day, and Homelander's standing on the ground, and you find out that not only did Homelander sleep with his wife and wasn't responsible for the death, she's been hiding. She's alive. Butcher doesn't know at all. And her son, she has a son, which Butcher also doesn't know, who has blonde hair, and you immediately go, oh my gosh, that's Homelander's son, and then his eyes light up red, and you're like, and that's right where the season ends. So I am so stoked to see how Homelander and his relationship with his kid are played with in season 2. What happens to Butcher after that moment? I can only imagine where he goes. And then obviously seeing where Huey and the boys end up, and the rest of the superheroes. So season 1 was everything you could have wanted. It was such a wonderful surprise. It was a show that I necessarily didn't see coming outside of what they showed us, and that just got me excited and delivered in every way you could possibly imagine. So to say that I am hyped or anticipating season 2 is a massive understatement. So let's not waste any more time, man. Let's put the old headphones on. The only reason they weren't on so I could spin my head around. And let's get our trusty little travel box up. All right, man. We are ready to get nice and small, so let's shrink it on down. That shrink made my nose itch. But we are tiny, and the trailer is down below. I am so psyched to watch this trailer for season 2 of The Boys. Let's get right into it.
Federal authorities have initiated a multi-state manhunt for William Butcher.
If anyone spots William Butcher or any of his known associates, Marvin Milk, Hugh Campbell, or this man, please call 1-888-0-CRIME.
Man, so Homelander setting him up as the bad guy.
The world still needs superheroes. So let's get out there. Let's take these cocksuckers down.
We are famous now.
Don't you worry. Daddy's home.
Yes, sir.
I know we've been through some shit together. But this is a fucking mess. We're the most wanted lads in the country.
So what's your big plan?
You'll love it.
I won't love it. I never love it. Never fucking love it.
Noted.
Whose head was that? What is that? What's inside?
Ain't you twits lucky that I showed up?
September 4th. I tell you, man, even though, like the things in the world are just, continually, the COVID stuff is just so up in the air, and movies coming back are up in the air, and film productions outside of like London starting up is up in the air. It's nice to know that like we've had some things stashed that were done, and this being one of them certainly gets you excited for that to drop on Amazon in September. That's a trailer I'm gonna have to go back and rewatch, man, because they throw so much at you. But the things that pop, which I didn't mention beforehand, the brutality and the realistic, violent, gruesome, gore type nature of the show, like heads exploding, stuff like that. We got in season 1, more bodies exploding, people getting cut up into pieces by Homelander, all the stuff that you loved in season 1 certainly looks like we're getting it there. Looks like we're gonna get some new superhumans. We saw an Asian guy in that one store kind of using what looked like not telekinesis, but like he can move things. Like he has some sort of like movement type power that looks like maybe generating from his hands, and a girl with purple lightning all over the place. And you need to add some superheroes because we lost a couple, some to the boys, some to Homelander, some to just drugs, we lost some people, so it makes sense that we're gonna get some new supers. It looks like Homelander is now running Elizabeth Shue's superhero company. The name right now is escaping me because I'm dumb, and my head is just filled with useless knowledge. And when I need that useless knowledge, it's not there. But it looks like he's kind of running that, and is the reason why the boys and certainly Butcher are wanted men. So I look forward to seeing that. I like the fact that like now they're wanted, so everyone knows who they are. So their interactions in public could be different. People might be able to recognize them. Fans of superheroes will probably call call them if they're seen. So that'll add some fun elements, I think, for the group, which will be cool. Like I said, I look forward to seeing what we get from the superheroes. Who will be the new 7? This year around. As I said, we've lost some, and looks like we're gonna get some new superheroes. So I look forward to that stuff. But stuff, like Starlight, she looks different. Her outfit looks different than last time. So, and it seems like she's maybe playing ball with the superheroes. I'll be interested to see how that plays, because obviously her relationship with Huey was a major factor in season 1. So I look forward to that. But I look forward to the boys being fugitives and still gunning for the superheroes. And I love that Butcher is back. He's like, you go. I don't remember exactly what he says, but when he looks, he's like, you boys need me. I'm good to be back. I love Carl Urban, man. Like, when you're talking about nerd culture and things, anything that he's done, from Judge Dredd to, Thor Ragnarok, like anything he pops up in, I just love Carl Urban. And this character is perfect for him. So I'm really looking forward. It certainly looks like he is still going to be gunning for Homelander. It didn't really show any of that stuff with, his wife being alive and the fact that Homelander has a kid with her. But it did look like maybe Homelander threw the kid off the roof. Like, Homelander, has no problem cutting people up with lasers and killing people, as we learned by the end of season 1. But it looked like he threw a child off a roof of a house toward a pool. I'm thinking maybe that might be his kid. So again, that's something we didn't really see too much in there. And there was a lot of fast cuts, so maybe there's stuff I missed. But it looks like it's living up to what we would hope season 2 would bring following season 1, man. I can't wait to dive back in come September, see the group together, and taking on these superheroes and seeing how that plays out this time around in I'm sure very violent, gory, and foul-mouthed material. I love everything about this show, and I love that first trailer, man. So there you go. Those are all the thoughts on the Seaman's reaction and response to the first trailer for season 2 of The Boys, coming to us in September. Now I want to know what you're thinking, man. Were you a fan of The Boys season 1? How badly have you been waiting for season 2? What are you most looking forward to? Like I said, that Homelander Butcher relationship, that Homelander and his kid relationship, Homelander running the 7, all of those things. Like, what are you thinking? What did you like? What are you hoping for coming out of that trailer? Goes down below in the comments section. As always, if you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up. And if you're new, you want to show the Seaman some love, maybe come join the Cinema Sit Down squad. Jump over there, kids. Hit that subscribe button. Hit the little bell that follows so you can get all those alerts anytime I drop a new video. But Seaman, Cinema Sit Down. I'm the Seaman. I'm signing off. Peace. Well, you guys are still here. You must be looking for some more content. Well, don't worry. Seaman's got you covered, man. You got videos like this guy and this guy. And if you haven't yet, and you want to come check out all the Seaman goodies, join the Cinema Sit Down squad, man. Hit that subscribe button. And don't forget to hit the little bell down below that, too, so you can get alerts every time I make new videos.